Okay, so now I would like to talk about scaling and filling with patterns. Okay, so you'll recall we created our fantastic repeat pattern. I'm going to create a new document and talk a little bit about filling with um, patterns in Photoshop. So I'm going to use something called what I call the cookie. And that is down here. It looks like a black and white cookie from New York City. And if you click on that, you can see you've got various cool functions, and pattern is one of them, and it'll fill it with a pattern. And you can select the pattern that you want to use. The cool thing about this way of using pattern fills is if you do a pull down on the scale, you can then create larger or smaller repeats of your original textile, which is super duper handy. And if you pull in a top hat, there we go. Let's grab one of my top hats. I'm going to pull my top hat into my document. There we go. I'm going to just pop that in there. Now I'm going to do a select on that layer. And so I'm going to use this time I'm actually going to use the magic wand because I am selecting on a layer that just has my top hat, right? No, where's magic wand? Come back here. There we go. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to select inverse. So I just have my top hat selected. And then I'm going to hop on it. Oops, I'm going to do a cookie layer. So a new layer, and then I'm going to head to the cookie, and I'm going to do pattern. And my pattern will fill my selection. And so I'm going to do my black and white, but I'm going to make it nice and teeny weeny so it fits beautifully in my top hat. It's also a good way to check your repeat to see how nicely it is repeating. So this is the way we're going to get into filling our fashion illustrations with the patterns that we have made, which is going to be pretty exciting. Okay. So once again, using the little cookie function down here, once we have designed and set our patterns, will be the way to go when we get into filling fashion illustrations.